Hi, Valley. Lovely to create this first video for you to walk you through the reports that I have. So today I finished setting up the report, sharing the data from captured from February through to March. But I like to keep the whole timeline from the 27th of November when I initially set up the Google Analytics into your website to capture all the data to be able to share these reports with you. So the reports are composed of screenshots that I've taken from Google Analytics, which I'll show you uh, towards the end. Initially, I'll show you the PDFs and compare it with the previous to that of now. Uh, so the cover of the previous report, I've shared this with you from the 27th of November to the 29th of January. At that time, it showed me some activity with the homepage, a mailing list, courses watch, bookings. I kept it quite brief, but it's getting a little bit more involved now. So this is today's report, and it shows me there've been 33 direct visits to leaving Safe House Schools to visit courses at Embracing Neurodiversity. So I trust that's what you want to happen. People to leave Safe House Schools to go to this other website where your training courses are to start watching the videos, learning, and reach out to you. It shows me, the data shows me in Google Analytics, six, not necessarily Google Analytics. This one is a brief summary of a tracker tool I have on your website that shows me the activity moving around in your website. So over February and March, I see um, 6 ebooks downloaded from Safe House Schools, and there have been 14 visits to your Contact Us page, and it appears that 3 have booked a time to call. Whether they have or not, I'm not sure, but this is the activity that I'm seeing through the data. You will need to confirm to me what has converted, what hasn't. And like I've mentioned, it'll be good to put a Contact Us page on the Safe House Schools website, and I can engage my developer, book him in, and get him to add a contact form on the Contact Us page of Safe House Schools. I just need you to give me the email where you'd like the form entry to go to. And that way, then we can start to compile a running history and also have it stored on the dashboard of this website that I'm working on, being Safe House Schools. Now, that's my initial thoughts with that. We'll continue to move through the rest and I'll discuss a few things along the way uh, as I see work that we can continue into. So we'll move into the next page being this is a general overview, a summary page of traffic coming in, the kinds of traffic, the channels, and this is a bit more information. Google Analytics is quite involved and detailed, so this is like an overview summary, but it shows by city they've come in and pages landed. So I do screenshots to show you more information on those. If we go back to your previous report, the first one, we'll go to the next page. And here it shows 486 users at that time. A lot more people are coming in directly to your site. Then there's organic search, referral, etc. The users, the cities they come from. The first report showed Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and so on. Ashburn and Boardman is usually, they're in America, and it's usually Google bots scanning your site coming through and a brief summary there of some of the landing pages. So this was the last report, new users, 486. You can see how my work is really starting to take effect now. 1,300 users in the new report to date. We'll move into the next page. And this shows the activity through the various channels. So that's when I added in Google Analytics on the 27th. Google Analytics code into your website so I can start tracking all this data we're seeing now. And you can see how the activity was initially. and it's really starting to gather momentum now as I'm doing a lot more work in the background, building high quality links. There was that blog that I've written and published for you, but unfortunately with Kubo, I didn't realize 2 days after publishing it, it published it on all the blogs. And thank goodness I saw it within 48 hours, and then deleted it. I closed that blog, deleted what I set up in Kubo, and it removed it from all the blogs. So the original content is as it's meant to be, as it was. So, when I'm engaged in April, I'll publish that blog once again, but do it the way that you have been doing it, which I don't think is with Kubo. It's another way. But I'm thinking about getting my developer to add in a Gutenberg classic editor, and I'll show you what that is another time. It's just a much better way of editing and adding content in the site. It's a classic feature, and it's been used in WordPress from when WordPress started back in 2004 or thereabouts. But you can see definitely the momentum that's being gathered. And if we refer to the old report, we'll go to the next page and you'll see how little it was there and how much more it's jumped, and the traffic and the activity, which is good. Then we move into the landing pages, which I feel is always good. So again, there's a lot more activity within the pages on your site. People are moving through. I have only shown the first 10 pages of activity out of 63, 2,474 views. And in the first report, there was 930 views. So it's more than doubled now, which is great. And you do have that PDF, so you can always refer to the first report if you need to. And in the email, I will share a link to this video that I will upload to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, so you can view. And hopefully it'll give you a better insight and way to read and understand the Google Analytics report and the Google Search Console report that I'll be sharing as well. So you can see the pages here. So 557 visited the homepage. It shows 15 seconds. So people have come and jumped out. These blogs are great because there's Google likes it when visitors stay longer. So over a minute or even over 45 seconds is considered good. So you can see where they're staying, you can see where they're jumping or leaving a little bit sooner. So my take is to probably add a bit more content on those blogs, and I can help you with that as well in the month-to-month work that I do. And we'll move to the next page. So I always like to show what devices they come in. So clearly, a lot of people are coming to your website from the actual desktop. Some are viewing it from mobile, and very few from tablets. So it's generally desktop and mobile. The first report shows desktop being the highest and mobile. So a lot less than the first report. Desktop were 400, and desktop in this new report 1,034, which is wonderful. So everything's improving, increasing as it's meant to. So this is new. This wasn't in the first report, and I like to include it now because it just gives you an idea of, apart from Google, where is your traffic coming from? So visitors, here it's showing me direct at 800. So that would be people that already know your website, have bookmarked it, visiting directly. Some of it would be bots scanning your site, which happens to all of us. Then next is Google Organic at 600, which is great. 75, so it looks like you're referring people to Safe House Schools from your Embracing Neurodiversity website. Bing 60, which is great. Facebook 41, ChatGPT 32, which is AI. Perplexity AI 20, so it's great that artificial intelligence is referring to your site, so bringing visitors to your site as well. So I can see in the future, Google's strong because it will have its own AI, but there's all sorts of AIs jumping up. ChatGPT's one that's rolled out free to everybody to use, others jumping onto Perplexity, and we'll see a whole heap of them with different names, and we'll start to recognize them as they come through this snapshot or this screen in Google Analytics. So Google Search Console is great because this is where the organic search activity is. You can see how it was initially. These would have been visits from me or you initially checking. But then you can see the blue line, which is total of clicks 141, so it's increasing. The green line is average position, so you're staying high in the top 10 pages. Impressions are eyeballs, the purple line, searching. So you're starting to roll out on more pages and more keywords on Google. So eyeballs searching for those phrases, not necessarily activity. Blue is clicks, and that's average position. So initially, from November to December, you were on 56 phrases. And this is still the original one. And then November to January on 124 phrases. That's how it was. And when we go to the next page, this is today's summary. So from 141 clicks, you have jumped to 409 clicks. Purple line is increasing or staying steady. Average position 8. So you're appearing on a lot of keywords in the first page, some on the second page, page 1 or page 2. Page 1 has 10 organic positions, including a few other things that Google's rolling out, images, sponsored ads. My work does not cover sponsored ads. It's generally too expensive, and I don't like the way Google structured it these days. You used to pay and be on page 1. These days you pay and you can be on pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you know, no one will bother looking past page 1. And to get back onto page 1 for sponsored ads, you need to pay much, much more to Google. The highest bidder gets the best position. So I see it like gambling. We're here with the work I do. Even if you pause me for, say, a couple of weeks, you will still hold your positions. You won't be switched off. With Google sponsored ads, when you run out of budget, you get switched off. You're invisible. With my work, you stay visible. So it's a much more intelligent way of investing your money. So you can see now that from the 27th through to the 26th of March this week, you are on 502 keyword phrases, and that will only continue to increase as I start to expand the content on your site and all the activity and the triggers that I'm creating offsite across the web on other sites, referring back to your site. So there's quite a lot of work that I'm doing in the background you don't see, but it's starting to show in the data, which is great. And here is, you can see the first 10 keywords, the clicks that are being made. People are searching for Valley Jones, which is great. And here it shows 1-10 of 502, meaning 502 keyword phrases, and that will continue to increase, which is great. We'll go on to the next page, which is the Google Business page. So thank you for changing the name to read Safe House Schools by Valley Jones, as I've suggested. It'll be great if you could possibly get more 5-star reviews, because that will expand the exposure of your Google Business page. And the next page will show performance report. So there's been 319 customer interactions on your Google Business page, which is great. And the next page shows me the 319. Of that, 13 were calls made to you, and 3 in the month of March, which is great. So you would have had 3 real people or leads call you for your services or support. And finally, with the website link there, that's starting to increase. So in March so far, there have been 7 visits to your site through the Google Business page. So this concludes your custom report. And just refer to this. This is the first report. The previous one that I've already shared with you, I've kept it in the new report, and I've added more to the new report, being the Google business page and the referral page. So if we go to your Google Analytics, so this is the Google Analytics in real time. I like to look at user acquisition, which is the primary channels of traffic. Direct, there's quite a few people visiting your site directly, or once they are on your site, visiting a lot more pages. Organic is the green line, so you can see how it's increasing. It's great. It's showing, as you can see, it's rising and increasing with the work that I'm doing, which is great. So you're jumping over 20. Some cases you're getting up to 30 visits a day, which is wonderful because it's all happening organically. So you can see organic search from the Google search engines and Bing and other search engines, ChatGPT now, the AI platforms. So the general referrals, which here it doesn't show more detail. It's just on that other window I showed you. Organic social. So with the activity I've done so far, Facebook, Instagram posting, LinkedIn, there's been 52 visitors come to your site from the social channels, which is wonderful, unassigned and paid social. So I see you have paid Facebook and 2 have come to your site. So there's been more activity with just doing the posting. And I did it once a week and I tried a few different days and times. And it seems to be working quite well. So I've taken a bit longer to do all the work because it's such a niche market you have. And I just wanted to see the response of visitors to your site across the web, across the channels. So the overview, I don't include this in the report, but I look at it myself. And this shows me the countries that visitors have come from. So a lot of people are visiting your site from America. And then next it's Australia. And I take it you can get clients from anywhere in the world, United Kingdom as well. So it shows me in Australia, the most visitors coming from Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Ashburns, the United States, Boardman, generally Google bots coming from those data centers, Council Bluffs, Singapore. So, yeah, different countries, United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, Ireland. So, yeah, it's good to see people reaching out from different parts of the world. I take it you may have had email inquiries or calls. I'm not sure. Just let me know what is really happening because all I have to go by is the actual data. So real-time overview. At the moment, there's nothing, but half an hour ago, I saw a visitor from America and one from Sydney. And they were looking at generative AI and inclusion learning. So there is a great interest in that in the Australian framework. Pages, there's no activity at the moment. It's Sunday, so there's not much here, but you could see overall the activity that's taking place, which is great. So I hope you found this video helpful, explaining how the data works a lot more. I will create PDFs from here on. I won't always create a video, but if you do request it, just drop me an email, ask for a video report, say 2 or 3 months down the track, and I'll be happy to show you another one and show you what's taking place. But and in your website, so I'll just go over to Safe Houses. So I've put a tracker in that's showing me the activity that's taking place. These spikes are me working on the pages or in your site. And, throughout the month, I'll be doing different things. So yeah, here it shows me the different activity. So 18 visits to Embracing Diversity. So I've just counted up the contact page visits, and you'll find it here, contact us 6, and it just captures the activity and how people are moving through, but also the activity I've done with blogs and, it'll show editing page, which would be me. And then the others would be, yes, take me there. So someone's taken a look at understanding autistic masking in schools. Yes, take me there. Probably taking them to embracing neurodiversity. That's me editing with Kubio, and anyway, all that's been corrected. But yeah, this is just a general overview for me for general activity. Not always accurate. Google Analytics is much more accurate. This just tells me what's taking place. And yeah, so like I said, everything's progressing very well. I will be sharing another report with you, which I will email. As I said, I will upload this video to my YouTube channel and sharing the link. And everything's progressing very well. And I look forward to being engaged again in April to uh, do a lot more of the work now that I better understand it all. It's taken me a lot to learn and understand how niche it is, but people, because it is quite niche, and I take it more and more people are learning or needing help in this area. So you will get traffic from all around Australia, clearly from America, now from the UK, finding your site, Ireland. So, and I'm sure it'll roll out to other countries as well. Um, yeah, so if you have any questions at all, please ask me via email. I know you're very busy with seeing clients, and I look forward to supporting you and rolling out and giving you much more visibility across the work of April, with more leads coming through. And yeah, Google is a hungry machine, so all of the work I'm doing is giving a lot of signals to Google to see that there's a lot of activity taking place on your site that is organic, that is natural, that will continue to increase on more and more keyword phrases across Google, meaning more traffic and more targeted customers coming your way. So thank you for watching this video. And like I said, please ask any questions you have. I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.